Yeah, what up though? This is SemiSix and welcome to Put On Layouts episode 19. First, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing on the page. Everybody who's been watching the videos and sharing them with their friends. You know what I mean? Just want to give a big shout out to y'all. I want to thank everybody who's been congratulating me on the birth of my son, Noah. He was born September 16th. He's a beautiful baby boy. He's big, you know what I mean? My wife, she's doing good. We're finally back home. So yeah, I just wanted to shoot this episode before I really get into that parenthood because it's been hectic already. So I just want to get one more episode out before the year ends and we'll pick back up 2022, all right? Now let's get into this episode. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the PoloRalphLauren silk handmade ties and all the things that we can dress up with it, okay? So let's get into the tie collection. Okay, to begin, we're gonna start off with these Polo dress pants. They're PoloRalphLauren silk flat, wool flat front dress pants. And again, that PoloRalphLauren, you know, high performance wool. So this is gonna be good for those fall days, summer days. You know, if you want to wear wool during the summer, mostly people wear linen or like something light, but you can pull these off in the summer also. These will be a good thing to wear with your PoloRalphLauren ties. So, you know what I mean? This is just the base right here. Next up, you already know, the PoloRalphLauren belt. We're going to throw that right on those pants. You know, it's brown. It's going to go perfect with the kicks, you know what I mean, that we're going to get to real shortly. But you already know this is one of my main suspects right here. Okay, next up, boom, a poplin PoloRalphLauren classic fit cotton shirt. Now, I personally prefer this shirt over all of the PoloRalphLauren dress shirts, or this one or all white one. I prefer this one over the all white one because pretty much, you know, it's that pinstripe, that poplin pinstripe, the blue and white with the blue horsey right there. It has the two buttons right there, button shirts. You know, the cuffs, you know what I mean? It's a little wrinkled, you know, a lot of my clothes, I just pull them out the rack. I iron them when it's time for me to throw them on, you know what I mean? But you get the gist. This is the fit. So for the wool performance PoloRalphLauren pants, we tuck these into those with the brown leather belt. That's already a good start, you know what I mean? That's already a very clean start. Now the ties. The star of the episode, the PoloRalphLauren ties, okay? Now, the reason why I have this blue and white poplin PoloRalphLauren shirt is because it's versatile and it goes with all of the ties that I have in my collection thus far. So you guys are familiar with this tie right here. You know, you can put this on with the blue and white poplin stripe and it'll go crispy. You know, you guys seen this Olympic tie. And I would just throw this on to wear with it. The polo shield, the stadium shield with the stadium games, PoloRalphLauren tie, just like that. The next tie right here for another tie to go with the blue and white poplin striped shirt. We got this Equestrian Tie. They're racing. You know what I mean? It's also PoloRalphLauren. You can throw this cap on to go with the tie. It's not the same exact yellow, but you know what I mean. It's the same theme, the equestrian theme. Next up, we got this Equestrian Tie right here with the different jockeys on it. It's a motif with all the jockeys. You got a fox right there. They're chasing him with the dogs. He's about to get vaulted over the horse. You know, just that equestrian theme right there. And you can either wear it with this hat or you can wear it with this hat. So it'll match up perfectly. See that? For the next one, we got that same equestrian style tie with the equestrian hat to match. Just like that. It's PoloRalphLauren. Silk tie, handmade. Polo by RalphLauren with the different equestrian motif on here. You see that horseman, the equestrian with the horse. So we can do the same thing with the hat. Boom. You know what I mean? All these ties go perfectly with that. All right, next up, boom, we got this cricket tie. It's a cricket theme. You see them playing cricket right there inside of the pictures. You have a cricket bat right there, cricket paddle with the cricket jacket and the cricket hat, the wool cricket hat. Now on the jacket, you can see the Polo crest, the outline of it. So we'll just match it up with this hat. That's a perfect combination right there. Still going good, y'all, still matching up. Okay, next up, we have another handmade silk tie by PoloRalphLauren. You know what I mean, boom. But this one is a sportsman theme. So you see the different fishermen right here. The man with his girl right there, they fishing. You know, just open in the water fishing. So you can just throw this fishing hat on with this fishing tie. Boom, it's sportsman. So during those sportsman months in the fall, the summer, and the winter, you can probably throw this on. You know what I mean? It'll look real crispy with the blue and white poplin shirt again. It's still going crispy right here. Okay, next up we got another sportsman tie. Polo by Ralph Lauren. The fox head tie, right? With the different fox heads, and you can throw this hat on with it. It'll go real good with the shoes and the pants, the color of the pants, and the poplin blue shirt. I'm telling you, this blue and white poplin striped shirt is the most universal shirt. It goes with everything, you know. We still on point, still on point. But for the last tie in my collection, the handmade silk tie, boom, the PoloRalphLauren silk tie. This is a sportsman one, again with those foxes and the elk. So we can just throw this together like that. And you can, as you can see right there, the blue and white poplin striped shirt, you know, it's still going good. Even with the brown, the tan, and the green, it still matches up really good. It's just, this blue and white poplin shirt is universal. Okay, so yeah, like I said, today's episode basically about the handmade PoloRalphLauren silk ties. You know, this is what you want to throw on Sundays. You know what I mean? Just to be fancy a little bit. You got a different array. This is my whole collection thus far. I plan on collecting a couple more. But yeah, this is what you want to do on Sunday when you want to get dressed up and just be kind of sporty but formal at the same time. That's what I like to do. And then you always, you see that poplin, that blue poplin shirt, it just go crispy with every single tie on here. It just pops. Next up, as an overcoat for the, if you want to do the equestrian theme, we can do this next. Underneath, you know, over on top of the poplin shirt, you know, you can have this tie. This Bayport jacket right here can be what you go over with for the poplin shirt. And you know, you can throw this hat on with it. So it'll be very sporty, but at the same time formal and preppy. You know what I mean? You can do that combination right there. The tie and the poplin shirt, the Bayport jacket, the hat, you do the socks. You know what I mean? You see all that. It's very equestrian, and you do it with on top of the with the poplin shirt with the tie. It'll look very good. You know what I'm saying? Has an equestrian theme on it right here. It has a number 3. So just like that, that'll look real good. And you know, that's a piece, the Bayport jacket is a piece that you can put on the springtime or the fall when it's still a little hot outside, but it's cool enough to wear. Now, next up, we're gonna get into the winter piece. This piece I copped recently, but it's not my size. I still wanna show it because it goes with the theme, but hopefully I'm able to find a size large in this jacket. This is a classic Polo piece right here. I found one, but it's just not my size, so I still need to do some more hunting. I found one, I just need to pay for it, but you know, right now, this is what it is. So we're just gonna show y'all one of the most classic pieces that you want for this type of formal outfit with the PoloRalphLauren silk handmade ties. This is what you want to have for the winter time, and that is the PoloRalphLauren duffel coat. You know what I mean? The wool toggle duffel coat. You see that? The button on there with the toggles. You got a hood to it and a chin strap, so you can strap right across here. Now this will look good over, you know, this would be a perfect overcoat for that whole formal dress up with the PoloRalphLauren handmade silk tie. It'll just be perfect, you know what I mean? You got the toggles on there. Boom. Size medium. Now, when I ordered this, the guy said that I should be able to fit it. I'm a size large and XL. I prefer XL, but I'm a real true size large. But the seller told me, yeah, you'd be able to fit it. He didn't give me the correct measurements. So I thought I was gonna be able to wear it when I put it on first, but it kind of hits like right here. The sleeves end right here, and then when I put it over some of the items that I had, it just didn't fit right. Like it was like the t-shirt or the shirt or the button shirt that I had to put underneath this just didn't feel comfortable. So I just definitely want to find a size large for this for the winter time, for those formal events, you know. Instead of a goose jacket, I'll be able to have something more formal and just, you know, dressy, and that would be perfect with this right here, the PoloRalphLauren toggle coat. Okay, so let's get to the kicks. Now, when it's summertime and springtime, when you want to do this look with the blue poplin shirt, you know, the wool pants, and of course the silk ties. You know, the silk ties when you want to pull this out for the springtime. When we want to talk about springtime, summertime, dressing up, this will be the perfect shoe. And even the fall, like those early fall months when it's still kind of hot but cool, you want to go ahead and get them with these. You know, basically the PoloRalphLauren loafers with the crest in it. Just like that. These would be perfect without socks. You can wear them with socks too. If you want to dress up the whole theme, you can put the socks on, but you know, you don't really want to wear socks with loafers like that. And then again, it has that polo crest brown leather. So this is a loafer that you want to pull out, you know, in those hot months when it's hot and you still want to dress up and be casual, whether it's summertime or springtime. The final piece, the brown PoloRalphLauren Chelsea boots. You know what I mean? For when it's wintertime and it's fall and it's really cold and you don't want to have, and you gotta wear socks with your fit, you know, you hit them with the brown PoloRalphLauren Chelsea boots. It'll go perfect with the ties, the blue and white poplin shirt. And that's been another episode of Put On Layouts, episode 19, handmade silk ties. You know what I mean? Those PoloRalphLauren silk ties when you want to just get dressy on them for that Sunday. You know what I mean? Sunday's best. And you just want to get real formal on them, casual, you know. That's what you want to do. I want to give a big shout out to my family, my friends, and my loved ones. I do this for y'all. And if you've been liking all this content, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like and the share button. Share this with other low heads and people a part of the low community. I know we have a big community, so don't front. If you like some of the stuff you've seen, if you like the content thus far, you know, shout me out, man. I'm gonna shout you back out. And thanks again. And I just want to leave y'all with this. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Peace.